Hi, and welcome back to Jolty Plays. Yay! Look, I'm still in party with Salsa. I had to restart my system. It didn't want to let me do another video. So I had to reboot my system so it would let me do another video. What? You're such a While we all have our thoughts on souls, for now the important thing is we know what power Zeralja has at his disposal. It is one thing to separate corporeal ether from incorporeal ether, but to strip memories from the soul entirely is unprecedented technology. This is no longer only Tulioral's concern. With his newfound powers, Zeralja has become a real threat to the entire world. Indeed, he has to be stopped, no matter the cost. Ooh, tender shortcake. Eh? Oh, you made me party leader again. I trust you've gained the insight into the use of souls in Alexandria. It's shocking, I know. I was overwhelmed myself at first. I expect you'll need some time to digest it all. But for now, let's head back to Earth and the Sky. At this rate, there's something I want to discuss with everyone. Let's take a moment before we head into the tunnel. I'm sorry for delaying us, but I have some thoughts I need to share. Hello, viewer. In both technology and values, it's plain there's a wide gulf between Tuliolal and Alexandria. And while Zeralja knows everything about us, we know hardly anything about what he's become. Indeed, we haven't even seen what lies within that enormous tower Everkeep. So here I'd like to make a proposal. That is, we work with Kakiwa and her people. We need to learn as much as we can about the enemy. The quickest way would be to join hands with Oblivion. We've only just met them, I know, and we shouldn't be too quick to trust, but the fact remains that they share our desire to stop Zeralja. Spine too claims to be at odds with the king of Resolve. May I ask why you would cooperate with Oblivion instead? It's simple, really. Their leader is Erenfield's mother. Meanwhile, whatever Spine may feel, she's a ruler of this nation. There's a greater risk in working with her, and less reason to take her at her word. A fair point, and knowing Zeralja, we must assume that his arrangement with Spine was not made without some consideration. All I know is that it would be heartening to have allies in this strange realm. I think everyone would agree that any help we can get would be welcome. Hold on, there's no guarantee that it's actually my mother behind the machine. Without seeing her in the flesh, we can't rule out the possibility of a ploy. If it turns out to be a trap, we endanger not only ourselves, but everyone in Tuliolal. As you say, we have no proof that it really is Kakiwa. But I make my proposal in full awareness of this. Whether we're going to war or striving for peace, We need to learn as much as we can, otherwise we can't hope to do anything meaningful. As it stands, we know too little about this realm. We need to remedy that. We need to study the enemy, and when the time comes, strike down Zerel Jah for good and all. What's more, I trust you, Arendelle. You've always had great instincts, honed from your time training under your mother. What if I'm wrong? What if sentiment is clouding my judgment? If it's a trap, then we'll deal with it when it's sprung. I trust you as well. I trust you as well! That's always the way of it with you. Fine, if you're set on this, then I'll say no more. We got this! Then it's settled. Let's head inside and secure ourselves some new allies. Are you having fun, Sov? Sov's the Makote again. Car. Get in. This is the only character I have that actually has the car. Drink your tea while you're in the car. You should be able to come in here too, you ding-dong. Yeah, you have to do it in a town. You can't change your glamour outside of a town. Kikiwa, there's something I need to tell you and your people. We came here for no other reason than to strike down Zerel Jah. But I thought he was your brother. Do you really mean to kill your own kin? My kin invaded our nation and murdered our people. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to bring him to account. I am prepared to do what I must, and I won't hesitate when the time comes. Like us, you and yours oppose Zerel Jah. In light of this, I propose that we work together to stop him once and for all. I realize that this is sudden, that it's a gamble to trust someone you've only just met. But I would trust in the conviction of anyone who shares my goal. So fight with me, I beg you. As you say, our goals align, and I don't doubt your resolve in the least. If you hadn't proposed working together, I would have done so instead. Truth be told, it's been tough going at it alone. While we've gathered ample intelligence, we don't have the strength to take decisive action. Besides, how could we not trust you? My only son is with you. My fussy little bun-pun. He is all the reason I need. Then it's decided. Here's to a fruitful collaboration. Okay. Thank you, Kakiwa. Everyone together will achieve great things, I'm sure of it. Then let's not waste any time. We've been wondering about Zerel Jah's whereabouts. Is there a palace inside that tower? After a fashion, the king resides on the uppermost level, but while Queen Sphene has a penchant for going out in public, he seldom shows himself. What's more, his movements are highly classified. Not even his commanders are privy to that information. If anyone knows where he is at any given time, it could only be the Queen. Even if we don't know his whereabouts, Zeralja will eventually march on Tuliolal again. That's when we can go after him. The drawback is we'd have to wait for an invasion to happen. Innocents would be put in harm's way. There's also the possibility that he'll leave everything to his minions and not command the army in person. No, he'll take the field. What makes you so certain? My brother has always yearned to surpass our father. That's why he attacked Tuliolal. After waiting for 30 years, the first thing he wanted to do was demonstrate his newfound strength. But killing Papa didn't satisfy him, so now he's bent on proving himself stronger than me and Kona, who bested him in the right of succession. He challenged me to strike him down. He wants a duel to show everyone that he's superior to the Dawn Servant, and he won't let his minions deprive him of the pleasure. Then why hasn't he appeared and given you your chance? Surely he's aware of our presence here. At that, I can only guess. Perhaps he wants to dazzle us with his wondrous realm, but if he won't deign to appear, then we'll force him to do so. Even as we gather intelligence, we make no move to attack him, show absolutely no interest in a confrontation. Knowing him, he'll tire of waiting and turn his attention on Kona instead. He'll attack Tuliolal again, like he said he would. I see. If you believe this the best approach, then we have no objections. Any campaign against Tuliolal requires that Zeralja lead his forces through Vanguard. We'll have lookouts keep an eye on it day and night. Such a strategy is certainly viable. If we're proceeding with it, though, we should warn those outside. Indeed, they'll need time to prepare their defenses. I should be glad to coordinate our efforts. I'm already in regular contact with Y'shtola, and will make sure to keep our comrades apprised of developments. You can leave Vanguard to us. We'll send word at the first sign of movement. It seems we have a plan. While we wait for Zeralja to move, you do well to prepare for battle, and it begins with familiarizing yourself with the technology that empowers him. To that end, I'll show you to Oblivion's main headquarters. Oh, I thought this place was it. You'll be impressed to know that we're located right inside that tower in the residential district of Solution 9. Hiding a tree in the forest, as it were. The only question is how to get you through the checkpoint. Ah, about that. Sphene said that she'd make it so we could enter without issue. She did? Curious. She's not supposed to have such authority over the sentries. If I recall correctly, her words were that she would register us as guests. I see. Perhaps we're in the clear then. When you're ready, come and meet me at the tower entrance. Okay. Oh! Did Mommy remove the pop box? Oh, our box got so much bigger. Yeah! Mommy took the soda box out. I don't know how it got in there to begin with. Oh, it's so much bigger. Yeah. No? I think you threw it over there and it ended up landing in his box or something. I just never moved it. I don't know, somebody threw it over there. I moved it this morning. Mommy took the pop box out. It's so much bigger, huh? Yeah, it's not as cramped. Before you head out, give us a moment to introduce ourselves properly, eh? After all, names are good to know when working together. So before we go in that tower thing, we'll go do those plus quests that are probably Aether Current quests. Yeah, because we have 5 to do. So we have 4 that we'll pick up, and then we have 1 that's a final story quest. I only have 1 area left to do. They always seem to have 6. Hi, BB. While Oblivion has operatives all over, we're the main crew here. I'm Geode, the leader of this hideout. And the dependable young twins behind me are Nostalgia and Wayakwe. I'm Nostalgia. It's a pleasure to meet you. My sister and I were born and raised inside the barrier. We've been with Oblivion for 3 years, and our main duties are surveillance and provisioning. Twins, eh? That explains the resemblance. Wayakwe is a Tenawawatan name, unless I'm mistaken. That's right, our mother is Tuliolan, and our father is Alexandrian. They wanted to honor both cultures. They're beautiful names. Thank you. Though I have no memories of my mother, I like to think I carry a part of her with me. So what made you decide to join Oblivion? We wanted to avenge our father. Ambrose was his name, and years ago he was taken away after a scuffle with a soldier over a disagreement. It was a minor incident, so at first we clung to the hope that he'd be released. But when months went by with no word from or about him, we made the decision to remove our regulators. We had already lost the memories of our mother. We didn't want to lose those of our father as well. They've all forgotten about him now, everyone who had known him. That bastard, even here he thinks nothing of his own people. Sometime later, we were approached by a member of Oblivion. Hoping to get justice for our father, we joined the Order. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to darken the mood. No, I appreciate you sharing this. Together, we'll avenge your father. Thank you. Something tells me you have what it takes. You introduce yourself too. Go on. It's pretty much the same story for me. And while mine is Tenawawatan name, I haven't the faintest how things are outside the barrier. It's my dream to go and see it with my own eyes, our mother's homeland. Once peace is restored, you must come and visit. The wilds are beautiful, the food delicious, and everyone's so nice. You'll love it. And that's us here. You'll meet others in the back room. That's our headquarters. Some of them are a little eccentric, but they have good hearts and all. Elena? Aaronville! I can't say that name. It's too much. No, I didn't. I said Elena. I didn't even say the second part. It's Aaronville. One last thing. It isn't exactly my place to say this, but thank you for seeking out Kahiwa. She talks about you so much. It's clear how important you are to her. That's all. Be good to your mother while you still can, eh? Well, we'll let you go now. Feel free to use this hideout as you like. Meanwhile, in Everkeep. Oh, is that the cloud? Or are those the souls?
You've been consulting with Wook Lamat. No matter. I do not know what you are scheming. But when your realm lay on the brink, you were powerless. You had no choice but to turn to me. Whatever sentiment you may feel for her, it is my power you require. Is it not?
Perhaps. And yet, knowing the love that Wook Lamat bears for her people, how she regards them all as kin, I cannot help but wish to spare her the same pain I have suffered. What's more, her friends possess new knowledge. Were we to work together, we might find another path. I know you're loath to consider it, but is there no hope for peace with Tuliolo? What we've already done may be unforgivable, but it needn't continue. You needn't kill your brother and sister.
I slew my only flesh and blood. Yet you attempt to sway me with an appeal to family. The memory of my father's final moments still fills me with disappointment. Age came for him before I did. For long years, I sought to prove the miracle. And weak as he was, defeating him achieved nothing. To kill them is my only recourse. Wook Lamat and Kona, who bested him as he was in his prime.
They are still your siblings, even if not by blood. That such bonds should mean so little to you.
I am bound to no one. Serve none save myself. I made that clear when first you spoke to me in the Golden City. Remember, I can easily kill your beloved family. If you would protect them, cast aside any foolish notions. Your wisdom and abilities are valuable insofar as our goals align. So think well before you act, Queen of Reason. Wook Lamat, if you are father's worthy successor, then you will find your way to me. But should you fall short, I will lay waste to Tuliolal.
What now?
Release all the souls so he has no way to revive. Right. Kakua is waiting. Let's head to the tower. Okay. Let's go do those 2+ quests. And then we'll continue with the story. Hey, look, it's a Sob. Hello. You can write it too. Sob can never make up his mind whether he wants to be a Hrothgar or a Makote. Well, I heard you say you bought 2. Sorry, 4. Okay, there's 2+ quests up here, so we'll do those, and then we'll, I guess, continue the story. Yeah, this is the wedding mount. You get this if you pay... Yeah, you get this if you pay the highest price for the wedding. I have no idea. I didn't pay for it. One of my other friends was like, I really want the mount. Do you want to marry my character? Turned out he had a female Makote too. So my female Makote married his female Makote. When he asked, I thought he had a male character. I had no idea that he had a female. Sovereign! I told you, you're in a different server. Not data server. You're in a different server. They won't let you marry cross-server. You're a ding-dong. He likes being called a ding-dong. I don't know why. I call him a ding-dong and he goes, yay. Or he starts giggling uncontrollably. Bonnie's just as bad. As they both giggle together. Pardon me, adventurer, but might I trouble you to lend me your aid? I found myself in a rather troublesome predicament. Earlier today, we were sent a soldier and asked to test out its improved combat functionality. I asked a hunter to take it out on patrol, but not long afterwards, I lost contact with them completely. I know the signal is weak out there, but I can't help but worry something might have gone terribly wrong. From the look of you, you can handle your fair share of danger, yes? Could you go out there to the Thunder Yards and see if you can find them for me? Okay. I might as well pick up the other plus quest that's like right up here. Well, there's only 2. It's not showing me anymore. Oh, Shallow, what am I going to do with you? I keep telling you to take a hunter with you when you leave town. Well, if it isn't Her Majesty's guest, did you enjoy your tour of Jolty's Halo? I was told you even helped set the water distribution system to rights. You know, I could really use someone with your talents right about now. The woman in charge of that very farm just left for the wilderness without a bodyguard. Seems to me she's investigating something, but that's no reason to put herself in danger. Last I heard, she was seen walking up the hill to the east of the farm. Could you go and make sure she's alright? Oh, what a relief. You're looking for a young Shitona by the name of Shalosi. Now off you go, and thank you, dear. Okay. My Unga better than yours. Ew! I want that round motorcycle thing that person had. That was cool. It reminded me of Tron. That's what it reminded me of. The circle motorcycle, yeah. It reminded me of Tron. Of course, this whole area kind of reminds me of Tron. What do you want to bet it was inspired by? Yeah, this whole area reminds me of Tron. What? I'm way over here. Unhappy thing. Oh, I forgot that. Oh, gods be good, that was the last of my soul cells. I could have really died there. Thanks for your help. By the way, so, what brings you out here to the middle of nowhere? Auntie Nikenta sent you after me? That makes 2 people who just saved my life in. Would you mind coming with me to see her? I want her to know I'm safe, and grateful besides. Well, if she ain't got no souls left, she probably won't be wandering out here anymore. Yeah, she just used the last of her souls. Huh? Won't be what? No. Yeah, my phone's not strong enough to be able to do anything with mobile. My phone has like no memory. I'd have to delete every game I have, and even then I won't have enough memory. I don't have any extra memory for my phone. It's literally just what's in my phone is all I have. You saved my life. For a moment there, I thought I'd have to use my regulator. Now, I somehow doubt an adventurer like you just so happened to be passing through. That researcher sent you to find me, didn't he? I'd better head back to explain what happened. You may as well come and join me. I'm sure he'll want to know you're safe. Car, I mean, bird. You're dork. Steer our way around that thing. Yeah. You need like a big group of people to go after that thing. Dodos! Dodos? What do dodos have to do with turtles? one of them should be up here. Welcome back, dear. I can't thank you enough for rescuing this poor reckless fool of a girl. You're not a child anymore, Shallow. Act your age. Now, what do you say to the kind stranger who saved your life? I know I've already told you once before, but thank you, truly. I'm Shalloasi, and I'm in charge of UP's Halo. To tell the truth, I'm still learning how everything works. I used to be an electrope engineer, but for some reason the government reassigned me. And I'm Nakenta, the farm's coin keeper. Or resident nag, depending on who you ask. Might we get your name, hero? I'm Jolty Reborn! Jolteon rolls right off the tongue, doesn't it? That's a name you'd best not forget, Shallow. You'd be dead were it not for her. Now, why in the world would you leave the safety of the outskirts all by yourself? You've been acting so strangely of late. It's clear you're hiding something, so what is it? There really is no getting anything past you, is there? Fine, I'll explain. Hello, viewer! But you have to promise to keep it a secret for now, alright? The truth is, I noticed that the farm's harvests have been shrinking year over year, and I can't for the life of me figure out why. The staff are all doing great work, and as a former engineer, I can say for certainty that the equipment is all in... Never change. Thank you, I appreciate that. Say for certain that the equipment is all in proper working order. I even checked the pylons, and the readout was totally normal. But I know there's a problem, and the longer we wait, the worse it will get. In a few years, the crops may stop growing entirely. Something has to be done. Well, it sounds serious, and I appreciate... Hello, viewers! I have a second viewer. I appreciate that you're taking the initiative to solve it, but I worry about you, Shallow. I can't have you putting your life in danger. But I can help. Is this gonna be This is gonna be a continuing quest. This is gonna be a side quest that I can continue after I'm done with the initial Aether quest. Jolteon, would you be willing to help her look into the matter? Sure. If I ever get time to do side quests. As an outsider, your idea of normal is sure to be different from ours. I reckon a fresh set of eyes will be able to spot something we can't. She's right. I could certainly use an unbiased perspective. Would you please help me, Jolteon? Sure? Leave it to me, I got this. Right then, with that settled, I think what you ladies need now is a good meal. Have a seat, and your auntie Nakenta will fix you some fresh veggies. Yay! I got some kind of jar with food in it. Let me cook. Okay. We're not going to continue with the side quest there, just because I have a lot of things like that. A lot of side quests. A lot of plus quests that turn into side quests. Ah, my back itches. The hunter told me everything. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for taking such swift action. These soldiers require energy gathered from lightning, and yet lightning also proves to be their weakness. Apparently, it took a nasty jolt in the Thunder Yards and went berserk. Honestly, why are they tinkering with offensive output when they could be correcting this glaring flaw in the design? Rest assured, the engineer in charge will hear all about this in my report. Sorry for the trouble. I hope this small token will suffice as compensation. I mean, we could pass that on to our friend, and that will help us. Well, I was thinking of Kona. If we tell Kona about their weakness, they can use lightning magic to free things up. I just need to get rid of the Gotharian skin. Alexandrian axe between. Okay, I don't need any of that stuff. Guess we go this way. Okay, bye. I'm Mary Poppins, y'all. You're such a dork, off. Mary Sovereigns. Ah, there you are. If Queen Sphene has registered you as guests, you should be able to march right in. And if she hasn't, then you may have a swarm of Zeraljaw's minions to deal with. Nothing for it but to see if Sphene has betrayed us, eh? Thank you for your diligent service, friends. My companions and I would like to pass, if you would be so kind. Outrunner Guide unit identified. Registration number verified. 6 accompanying civilians identified. Verifying credentials. Meow. Credentials verified. Welcome guests of Queen Sphene. Okay. What a relief. There you have it. It seems the Queen was true to her word. Follow me, everyone. Solution 9 awaits. Okay. This would make an interesting residential area for us to purchase houses in. Maybe it will become one in the future. Oh, wow.
A tower of electrope piercing a perpetual shroud of storm clouds. Occupying the 9th level of this 12-tiered structure is a residential district called Solution 9. In so naming their home, what hopes did its founders harbor for it? And did it prove the answer they sought?
There are more districts throughout the tower, including industrial ones, but Solution 9 is the largest.
Just being here makes my head spin.
Perfectly natural reaction. A city of shimmering electrobe, replete with strange technologies that cater to every conceivable need. We never dreamed of the life back home in Tuliolo. Now, while I go and explain the situation to those in the back room, why not take a moment to explore? I believe lived experiences are far more educational than dry explanations. And you want to know more about Sphene and Zeralja's Dominion, do you not?
You had me at Explorer. We do need a better understanding. We do need to better understand who and what we're dealing with here. You had me at Explorer, man.
I had a feeling you'd be king.
Oh. I forgot. They're actually voice cutscene right now.
Just to confirm, while we have been allowed inside, are we also permitted to roam?
Absolutely. As Sphene's registered guest, you'll find you're exempt from the sentry scrutiny. The elevator to the uppermost level. I wouldn't go near that. But other areas should be fine provided you act like you belong.
All right then, we'll show ourselves around.
Yes. Familiarizing ourselves with the technology here will help us prepare for the battles to come.
Try not to enjoy yourselves too much, or you're liable to attract attention.
Once you've explored to your satisfaction, come to the entrance to True View in the eastern sector. The way from there is a little complicated, so I'll send someone to guide you.
Understood. We'll see you later.
Oh, is this the final area? So it's not the Golden City
I shall
like I
speak
thought
with
it
the
would be?
residents. Perhaps one of them will recognize the earring.
What's with this place? How can this all be the inside of a tower?
So, what aren't you telling me? Where are you?
That, I can't reveal yet. Precautions, you understand. Just know that I'm safe. But come, tell me about your adventurer friend. You seem to have a great deal of faith in her. You must have been through a lot together.
You might say that. For instance, we found the entrance to the Golden City.
Wait, what? You did? Kalnishpir, why didn't you mention this sooner?
You want to explore together?
Sure.
It's not that I'm scared or anything. Everything is just so different from home is all.
I wonder if this is considered a town. If it is, then it should have one large aetheryte and a bunch of smaller ones. Okay. Okay, this is considered a town. Hey, look, a plus quest. Okay, before we talk to her, I'm gonna start attuning to crystal. Oh wow, look at this crystal. Okay, so you know what, we'll just go this way. We'll go around this way, we'll hit, yeah, I attuned to that one. I'm gonna go around this way, attune to these other 2 crystals, attune to the big one, and then go attune to the 3 on the other side. These crystals don't stick out as well as the ones we're used to. The black on them kind of makes them blend in with the environment. They're not as glowy as the ones in other areas. Okay, so this is not the final area. This is considered a town. So, like, Kugane and stuff. Okay. Wait, there's another one over there, but I don't know how to get to that one. So I'm gonna guess that's story-based. Hopefully this will bounce me over there. Whee! Where'd I go? I went poop. I went poop. Okay, there's a plus quest over here. Eh? Eh? I'm confused. Maybe this way? Ah. Okay. I figured it out. Hey look, they have little parks. That tome, that wouldn't happen to be a sightseeing log, would it? Lilith, now that's a name I haven't heard in a good long time. And dearest Elsby. She's my twin sister, you see, and I haven't seen her for 30 long years. Not since I was trapped during my exploration of Yasurani. It brings me great joy to know she is well. Pardon me for asking, but why'd I see the note she added to your log? She always did make such bold strokes from her lettering. Here. Yay, updated. I've added my own notes. Some of the information may seem improbable at best, but I believe there is truth in every entry. Were I younger, I would set out in search of these fantastic sights myself, but alas, my body can no longer endure such travels. Though thanks to you, I feel lighter than I have in an age. If there is one thing I should wish, it is to see my sister again before I die. There is so much I would share with her. But you have better things to attend to than an old woman's musings. Take care, kind adventurer, and may your journey lead you to vistas both bright and unforgettable. Okay. Okay, so that was essentially an update for the, travel log. Hey, look, one of them's right there. Biscuit eater? I don't know. Sightseeing log entry number 32. Hello, viewer. Oh dear, I'm down to one inventory slot. What's taking up all my inventory? Oh. Food, of course. I have no inventory space left. I'm gonna have a problem. Okay. So I know there's one down here. Yep. Hey, look, motorcycles. I like the rainbow one. I kind of want a rainbow one. I want a motorcycle! $7 mil to get a motorcycle? Jeez. I mean, I have 1 mil. I don't have stuff. I need 6 more million to get a motorcycle. Okay. So I have 1 crystal left to attend to. Looks like it's resolution is the last place I need to attend to. Okay, if that's the case, then I should be able to hit this, and it should bounce me over there. Yeah. Alright, this should be the last. Oh, stretch. Oh, yes, it's so roomy in there now. Yeah. We're not all cramped anymore. Mommy took the pop box out, so it's not blocking half the box. Yay! Scanning Port 9 Heritage found is now accessible as an Aetherite destination. Okay. Okay. Okay, might as well just go back here. Since we've fully explored and attuned to all the crystals, we can now... Towers inside a tower. I see it, but I still can't believe it. For now, I say we proceed straight ahead. If we feel like we're getting lost, we can always turn around and go back the way we came. Oh, crossroads already? This place is too much. I have no idea where I should go. Right, I made up my mind. Let's head to that building there. Okay.
Ah! There you are! La Mati!
Sphene!
I was worried you might have had trouble at the checkpoint, but I see everything went according to plan.
It does kind of taste banana-ish.
Well, that's thanks to you.
Now, I know you've scarcely arrived, but I have a request to make of you.
Oh, a request, you said?
Yes, an important one.
I really do like her dress.
I'll say it plain. I want you to make peace with Zeralja.
What? I thought you said you weren't on his side.
We have come no closer to seeing eye to eye, nor do I condone his methods. Be that as it may, I don't want you to fight him. I don't want you to regret a decision made in anger and haste. Unequipped with regulators as you are, the risk is too great.
I appreciate your concern, but you asked the impossible. Zeralja murdered our father. His minions slaughtered our countrymen. He will never renounce his war. As vow of resolve, it falls to me to stop him. I know you love your people too, and so you must understand how I feel. Why I cannot, will not back down.
I do understand. All too well. Let me say only this, then. Zeralja will use any means to win. If you would protect your people, return to them at once and prepare. Prepare as best you can. It may ring hollow coming from the queen of an enemy nation. But unlike me, you still have the power to determine your own fate.
You really are a curious one. Look, you needn't worry for us. We have dependable comrades holding the fort in Tulihyolal. They'll keep everyone safe, so we can devote our attention to affairs here.
Please.
Never fear, I'll be there alongside her. I won't yield on this either.
So you have comrades on whom you can rely. I envy you.
You know, we'd like to learn more about you.
About me?
To be frank, we're still not sure whether or not you're trustworthy. So, if you have a moment, would you show us around the district? That way, we can get to know you better.
You're asking me, the Queen, to show you around?
Yes.
Oh, but I jest. I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. Very well. I shall be your guide. You're my guests, after all, and teaching you about my realm would be a pleasure in and of itself.
I wonder if the second half is going to involve, like, trying to help return her world back to normal as well.
If you like, I can introduce you to my citizens, too. I consider them family, as you do yours.
By all means, we're in your capable hands.
That you are. This will be an enjoyable and enlightening tour, I promise.
I leveled it up. I'm a level 99. I'm doing level 97 stuff, so I'm actually over leveled from this. And I have no room in my inventory whatsoever. Let's begin then, shall we? I must say I'm really grateful. This place is so vast and confusing. I didn't even know where to begin. Hello viewers. While the district may seem daunting in size and structure, all the key facilities are situated near ley nodes, what you call aetherites. Remember this and you won't lose your way. Now then, seeing as it is right here, I will show you the Nexus arcade first. Please, follow me. Okay. I've already attuned to all the crystals, so we're good. This complex is home to all manner of shops, from food to daily necessities to technological conveniences. You can find most everywhere here. Everything here. Everkeep's interior is vast, as you've observed. This arcade makes it possible for people to acquire what they need in one centralized location. Amazing. How do you get to the upper levels? I don't see stairs. Do you see that glowing pattern over yonder? That is an automatic conveyor. Hello, viewer. Such contraptions are found throughout Everkeep, allowing us to swiftly move between faraway places. That will spare us some walking. Are they also made from that strange metal? What's it? Yes, the conveyors are powered by electrodes. As a matter of fact, the ore is integrated into just about everything in Everkeep, even the floors and walls. By etching arcane circuits upon it, electrodes can be used to convert lightning energy to those of other elements. In so doing, we can achieve various effects. For instance, a conversion to wind produces flotation, which is required for the propulsion of our flying vehicles. A conversion to fire, meanwhile, produces light and heat. And it is employed in devices such as street lamps and heaters. There are even self-heating cups that keep your drink warm. Can you make a drink cold if you convert to ice instead? You certainly can. Our vending machines do just that. What's more, multiple energies can also be combined to produce some clever effects. For instance, by manipulating the air with wind while projecting light with lightning, it is possible to alter one's appearance. Glamour! Hello, viewers. It's almost scary what you can do with electrodes. If such a wondrous material existed in our world, I imagine everyone would be fighting over it. This shop over here, what does it sell? Hello, viewer. Ah, yes, let's go and take a look. I dare say you will find it interesting. Oh, is Daddy got a popsicle? Daddy got a popsicle? Daddy got a popsicle? It's not a regular popsicle, huh? Yeah, it's not a regular popsicle, huh? It's just a regular shaped popsicle. Ah, I should have had you get more of those mango ones. I finished mine, all gone. Although as itchy as I am today, I probably should need them. This shop sells food. Those are the items on the counter. That's food? I can't imagine what they taste like. I thought you might be surprised. Your countrymen were too in the beginning. Come, you must sample something. Choose one and I will purchase it. Welcome, friends. How lucky you are for Her Majesty to treat you. The 5 items on display are our most popular. I recommend one of them if this is your first time. Select an item that interests you. The purple one and that white one with the green bag look like they might have something to do with honey. Just because of the pattern. Kind of reminds me of a honeycomb. The red and white one looks like it might be a protein bar of some sort. The blue one looks like it could be a drink or maybe some applesauce or something. The tin could be some kind of meat. Slab of pink hexagons, liquid-filled pouch, long rectangular bar, hexagon patterned bag, black and yellow tin. If it's a liquid-filled pouch, that means it's probably some kind of juice or something. I don't know, I'm tempted to do the tin just because I want to say it's some kind of meat, possibly. I'm gonna go with the tin. This here is cultivated steak. I was not wrong, it is meat. Not quite the same as the real thing they produce in the outskirts. It's a sight more affordable. This particular product is known as Gold Label, and it's a delicious hybrid of beef and chicken grown at the plant on the 4th level. Sure. We'll go with the chicken? Beef chicken? It's chicken. I don't know. While they're all very tempting, I'm going to have the steak like you just yawned. I'm absolutely starving. Thank you for your custom. This being Her Majesty's treat, it's bound to taste all the better. Say, would you mind sampling your selections here and now? It's been a long time since we had newcomers, and I'd love to see your reactions. Oh wow, we've drawn a bit of a crowd. This is a great chance to learn about Alexandrian culture, Jolty. Let's dig in. Did you throw away the fly thing? Okay. I just wanted to make sure it didn't fall off. Are you a baby? Yeah. Oh. Oh goodness. Yeah. All right, here we go. Following Wicklamat's lead, you sample your selection. Amazing! I've never had any meat like this before. It's tender like chicken, but flavorsome like Ronique. And the spices give it just the right amount of kick. I could eat this every day. Hello, viewer. I kind of like the dude with the turquoise hair. Don't mind them. They're just happy to see your honest reaction. And how about you? It's fantastic. It's pretty good. It's interesting. I don't know. I don't know what it actually tastes like. It's not like it's flavor vision and I can taste it. I guess I'll say it's fantastic. Sure, why not?
Hi, Boop.
It's always such a pleasure. My thanks for humoring me. This does take me back, though it was chaotic when the people of Tuliolal first arrived. We endeavored to learn about one another and embrace our differences. Alright, what about you, Sveen? Aren't you having something to eat too? I appreciate the thought, but I'm fine for now, thank you. Alright, but what's your favorite food, if you don't mind me asking? My favorite food? Why do you wish to know this? Part of getting to know you, child! Because I want to get to know you better, why else? The more you know someone, the more you grow fond of them. That's what my old man believed, and my experiences have led me to believe the same. My favorite food. Is it such a difficult question? I'm sorry, it's just when I think of those who labor to bring us the food, I find I can't settle on one thing. I thought I was indecisive, but you're something else. Indecisive? Perhaps I am, but you didn't need to laugh about it. I wonder if Zerolja has a little one, and that's like his kid. He's a little dude. He's a little dude. He's a little dude. Hi, Boop. Did Mommy Boop your flute? Did Mommy Boop your flute? Oh, I love to play with your beans. You have such pretty beans. Honey, you have such pretty beans. Yeah. He's being very accommodating right now. Usually he doesn't let me rub his sweet beans. Yeah, only if you can't rub your beans. You usually pull your paw away. He's very sweet. I say that and he starts swatting at me. I don't know about you, but I'm satisfied. Let's keep moving. Very well, next I was thinking of showing you the residential sector, but it's in part so I can tend to personal matters. It's a visitation, to be precise, and I believe it will be educational for you as well. Will the two of you mind accompanying me? Not at all. Wonderful. Let me know when you have seen enough here, and we'll make our way. Ready? Then let's head to the residential sector. It lies to the southwest. As we walk, I would be glad to tell you about any places of interest that we come upon. Now we're being accompanied. Okay. There's a lot of people here. What did he knock down? What did he knock? Oh, I think it's your wallet. Your wallet's right there. Oh. It must have hit the floor then. Okay. But it's comfortable up here, Daddy. He's a sweet boy when he wants to be. Otherwise, he's an ornery little boy. Ah, honey. Yeah. Honey's a pretty boy. Wait, where are we going? Okay, we're going here. This is Mosaic, a cafe. Here you can buy drinks to enjoy while you relax. I see in Tuliolal there's a similar establishment called Zbalyev that's seashell in the local tongue. Is there a story behind the name Mosaic? Hello, viewers. There is. In our continent, the races are named for stones. There's the Cune, who resembles some Tonewauta, the tall and graceful Eldite, and the diminutive and affable Milala? Maybe that's a Lalafell? When they all gather here, they appear as a mosaic of colors. Thus did the founder choose to name the cafe. That's nice. If they served tacos here, it'd be perfect. Tacos? A traditional Turali dish and one of my favorite foods. You must try it one day. I still haven't had my taco. Somebody stepped on it. Oh, yes, definitely. We'll make it happen once we've restored peace to Tuliolal. Right? Let's continue on. I'm still salty about that. You stepped on my taco. Yeah, like when you first get to Tuliolal, Wuklam buys you a taco. And before you can even take it out of the bag, you're interrupted by, I think it's the two-headed guy. He steps on your tacos. And here we are. These buildings are where our citizens live. They're massive. Each one is bigger than the palace. They have to be, for just about all Alexandrians have apartments here. Lest you wonder, I'm here to visit some people. Their apartment is in the building on the left here at Residential Radius 914. Residential Radius? That's right. Come, the door opens automatically. Oh, okay. Hey, that's water. This is the lobby, a common area for residents. I see, and what does that machine there do? Ah, the concierge. They look after the residents. If you require assistance or have questions, they would be glad to assist. Is that so? I have no shortage of questions, but I'll direct them at you for now. By all means, you may consider me your personal concierge. Okay. Hey, Svina, can anyone live in this place? Naturally, in fact, many of your countrymen make their homes here. No matter your origin or race, occupation or regulator usage, all Alexandrian citizens are eligible for an apartment. This includes those you met who work on the outskirts. You've taken care of everyone for 30 years. I'm truly grateful. Yeah, this is probably going to be a place where they're going to put housing eventually. I'm guessing they're going to put housing on the moon before they put housing here, though. Just because the bunnies talk about a residential area all the time. This is the place a mother and son live here. Hello, Isadora. Your Majesty, you came. I have friends with me today. Is that alright? Okay. Of course, friends of the Queen are friends of ours. Please make yourselves at home. That's actually not bad. What was this? Well, I know it's a burger. What kind of burger was it? Double something, okay. How has Milo's been? Yeah, that's not bad. There's been no change, but the symptoms are thankfully mild today. Hello, Milos. Have you missed me? My son was born with Levin sickness, a severe etheric imbalance towards lightning. As a result, he suffers from paralysis. He cannot walk and struggles to speak. For a blessing, he still has his hearing, and even on bad days, he can communicate with his eyes. Stuck in my teeth. I see. Spina visits often, does she? She does. Milo simply adores her. He sometimes even manages to smile when she's here. What of yourself, Isadora? How are you holding up? So it seems like their world is plagued by an overabundance of lightning. You needn't worry about me, Your Majesty. You always make time for us, and we have everything we need. I'm glad to hear that, but you mustn't strain yourself, understood? There's nothing you can do for him? Perhaps a treatment with souls, or... Unfortunately, no. While souls can revive those who have met with an accident, they cannot reverse the effects of old age and illness. Truth be told, many children are born like Milos. The illness has existed for generations, but we've been unable to find a cure. cause is quite clear, though. The excess lightning in the environment. It's no coincidence the number of cases has risen dramatically these past 30 years. It's all my fault. What was that? I'm sorry, Isadora, but I must be going. I promise to make it a proper visit next time, with treats to share. There's no need to apologize, Your Majesty. If it weren't for you, Milos and I wouldn't still be here. Thank you, Queen Svine. Oh. It's my pleasure, Milos. I'll be back soon, so be a good boy. For your mother and for me. So we need to reduce the lightning aspected ether and increase the other ethers. No, it's just, it was gonna fall. Maybe in a little bit. I'm still screaming. It's bad enough I ate that piece of burger you gave me. Alarm, alarm, alarm. My thanks for accompanying me on the visit. The illness is a part of life in Alexandria, and I thought that you should know about it. We'll find a cure one day, mark my words. We'll make it so unfortunate children like Milo smile again. Like, maybe raising the other aspected ethers and reducing the electric. Kind of like what we're doing with light and dark. Hey, look, what happened? Well, let's continue the tour, shall we? Look, you obviously have duties to attend to, citizens to look after. We could stop here if you like. No, I do this because I want to, so please do not worry. Next, I'll show you one of the district's most vile facilities, a place called Resolution. To reach it, we'll need to go by way of Ley Node 9, where the Aetherite is situated. Okay. Before I can open up the chest that they're giving me for the weapon, I'm gonna have to go dump stuff off. I have too much stuff. Maybe I should just sell the food, since I'm almost at level 100. The only thing I'd use the food for is to help level up lower level jobs. Yay! Okay, wait. Can I just use this crystal? Where are we going? Okay, to the main Aetherite! It's much faster to do it this way. Forecast terminal? Oh, that's cool. Oh, there it is. How long have we been streaming? 40 minutes? We'll go a little bit longer. The conveyor ahead will transport you to the government sector, where Resolution is located. The markings on a conveyor indicate its direction, and there is a pair just like it on the other side. Is it safe? Extremely. There's no need to be afraid. Who said I was afraid? Come on, Jolteon. She's afraid of transportation. She's like Natsu. Any kind of transportation makes her sick. And here we are, Resolution, the operational heart of Solution 9. From Resolution, we oversee the running of the district and provide essential services to citizens, such as welfare support and job introductions. It's quicker to show than tell, so let's proceed inside. Okay. Hello, viewers! I'm making lots of progress today.
Strange contraptions everywhere you look. What's that?
An infusion station. It dispenses souls in exchange for credits. Through hard work, citizens can obtain the peace of mind provided by spare souls. It's the way of life for Alexandrians, and has been for quite some time. But I imagine it must be difficult for outsiders to comprehend.
That's putting it lightly. To be honest, it sounds disturbing. Still, I won't dismiss it out of hand. Practices like these don't arise from nothing. There's a reason why your culture is the way it is, and I'd like to understand. Won't you tell us some of your realm's history?
I'm keen to learn too. With knowledge comes appreciation.
Very well. Be warned, though, that it may take a while.
Yeah! Everybody in the 213!
In the distant past, over 1,000 years ago, it said, lightning energy began to swell in our world. According to ancient records that date back around 8 centuries, the rainy season spanned a quarter of the year, during which time severe thunderstorms ravaged the land. 4 centuries later, this season had lengthened to nearly half the year. The trend continued, with our ancestors spending longer and longer languishing beneath storm clouds. Crops failed and livestock starved. But amidst this growing desperation, a miraculous material was discovered that promised salvation: electrope.
The stuff that's used everywhere here.
Indeed. One day, when out inspecting a forest after lightning had caused a fire, a villager came upon a curious black ore none had seen before. Testing revealed that the ore possessed a singular property. It could store lightning and convert it to other energies. In that instant, the scourge of endless storms became a blessing. Dubbed electrope, the ore found use in myriad inventions and dramatically improved people's lives. So much so, in fact, that all nations soon became dependent upon it, despite the difficulty of obtaining it in quantity. Supply was chronically scarce, and when nations couldn't meet their needs with their own deposits, some resorted to taking electrope from others. Fighting was isolated and sporadic until electrope came to be used in warfare. First in the weaponry of invaders, then in the countermeasures of defenders, and then in every aspect of combat where an advantage might be had.
Hello, viewers.
This served only to exacerbate the ore shortage, leading to further escalation. Before long, the entire world was engulfed in a terrible war known as the Storm Surge. As the war came to a head, Alexandria's neighbor, Lindblum, committed its stores of electrope to the production of a weapon of mass destruction. They deployed it on the front lines and triggered a calamity of frightful magnitude. Not even their own scientists had anticipated the force of the lightning that was unleashed. The energy inundated the entire continent, laying it to waste.
So that's how your world came to be this way.
I'm put in mind of the flood of light, just like the flood of darkness. Sounds an awful lot like an umbral calamity.
You truly know a great many things that I don't. I should like to learn about you too sometime. But to continue the tale, the people of Alexandria had already lost much to the war. They lost almost everything else to the Levin. Those who survived bore deep scars, tormented by the memory of loved ones taken too soon. Though they yet lived, the cruel spectre of death was with them always. Seeking a solution, our scientists turned once more to electrope, and after extensive research, they developed the means to preserve memory and soul. Physical death isn't the end. So long as our memories endure, we may live on. This belief sustained us then, and it sustains us now, granting us comfort.
That's quite a tale.
Your Majesty, help me! I beg you, help me!
What's the matter?
I've got no souls left. Not a single one! But the lot at Soul Supply refused to give me any! Please, you must do something!
My apologies, Your Majesty. This man, he does no work. Instead, he drinks his days away on Trueview. He has only himself to blame if he has no credits for souls.
That's not true! I'm a fighter at the Arcadian. Or rather, I was. I haven't been allowed to fight because of the King's decree. It isn't my choice.
I see. You're a brave warrior of the arena. I want to help you, I sincerely do. But I cannot give you preferential treatment.
Then open up the Arcadian again, so I can fight!
I'm sorry, but that's not my decision to make. The king requires feral souls for war. He doesn't wish for them to be expended on amusements.
You're useless! A queen in naught but name!
Insolent wretch! How dare you take that tone with Her Majesty?
It's quite all right. Such things don't bother me, nor do I think ill of this man. Hear me. Though I cannot grant you a soul, I mean it when I say I want you to live. I love all of you equally, dearly. You are as family to me, and it pains me to see you deny yourself hope. I want you to find a happiness all your own, even if you must grow it from the smallest seed of joy. Out there, somewhere, is a reason for you to smile again. We all need to vent our frustrations from time to time. I will always be willing to lend an ear.
Yes, Mum. Of course. Even without a spare soul, I suppose I'm fine as long as I stay in Solution 9. I apologize for my rudeness. Good day to you.
Keep your chin up, my friend. And when you feel better, I'm sure you'll find another way to apply your talents. I'm sorry you had to see that. Let's keep moving, shall we?
What was with that weird smirk she gave?
Right. I believe we've visited all the main facilities. With that, I declare our tour concluded.
That man from before, does that sort of thing happen often?
Somewhat. It's unavoidable. Hardships are a fact of life. Our soul management system has sustained our realm for generations, but it isn't without flaws. For one, people have become accustomed to having spare souls. Without them, they feel vulnerable and anxious. Some claim it may also have contributed to a decline in births.
Just thinking out loud, but would it be possible to do away with the system?
No.
I know it isn't easy to change one's beliefs and way of life. The Mamolja had their reasons for their reliance on blessed siblings, much as you have yours for souls. But if we defeated Zorolja, you'd be able to make all the decisions, right? Then we could work together to fix things, restore your realm to where it belongs, and see where we can go from there.
Yeah.
Listen to me. There's something that I need to tell you.
What is it?
Actually, never mind. It's nothing of import. Well, it was lovely showing you around.
Of course. Of course.
She always comes up when she sees one of those robots.
Thanks so much for the tour. We've learned not only about your realm, but you as well.
My character is definitely concerned.
For now, our priority is Aralja. But once we've dealt with him, perhaps I can return the favor and show you to Lihiolal.
I'd like that very much.
She's not being completely honest, and I know it. It's like every time she wants to say something, one of those robots comes by.
It seems I've no choice but to continue down this path. Forgive me, Val Wuklamart, but I must disappoint you.
What was Spina wanting to tell us? Well, it can wait for another time. We've been exploring for a while now, and should probably go to Tequila's meeting point. That'll be back the way we came, I think. Is there a place to... Yeah, there's a summoning bell over there. I'm gonna go see if I can dump some of this food off. If nothing else, I can just have my retainers sell it. I almost need another retainer. Or did I buy... No, I only have 4. Oh, that's a weird looking summoning bell. Hello, viewer. I'm trying to empty my inventory a little bit. I know I could really use this food for other things, but right now, inventory space is more important. Okay, that gives me 2 full lines free. Noise. Okay. That'll give us some extra money. Okay, it's been about an hour. I need to take another quick break. No, I'm gonna play more. I'm just gonna end this episode because I've been streaming for about 2 hours and I need to take another break. So I'm gonna sign out real quick and then I'll come back. Stay crazy, have a great day, night, evening, morning, whatever it is when you're watching this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you get notifications when I'm streaming. Check out the website in the description. My buddy Shio did a great job, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!